Bring in Florida Governor Ron DeSantis joins us this morning from Tallahassee. Governor, thanks for talking to us this morning. First of all, you guys have been fairly lucky so far this hurricane season, but now we can't escape Eta and its impact here. Heavy rain and flooding in South Florida. What's your word of caution to residents on the west coast of Florida who are already feeling impacts as we expect landfall later on tonight?
Well, we want them to exercise caution. As you mentioned, there are wind gusts that are very strong, could even reach hurricane force. We also anticipate, we're already seeing in southwest Florida, some of the storm surge and the rising water levels. So people need to be on the lookout for flash flooding. Don't be venturing out into big areas of water. You could have power lines down. You're also looking at a landfall now, potentially north of Tampa Bay area and the Hernando County region. Even a tropical storm will likely lead to vegetation and some other things with trees. So that's going to be an issue as well. We have not had major power outages yet, but we obviously think that that is going to happen. It may not be massive outages in any one spot, but it's going to be over a large portion of that west coast where there'll probably be some. So we're working hard to have supplies in there as soon as it's safe. And then we're also working with the utilities to make sure that they're in to be able to get the restoration. If you look at, I mean, you guys have been following this track. It's really been a crazy storm to watch. Yesterday morning when I got briefed, it was looking at a northern Gulf Coast impact in the Pensacola, Alabama, Mississippi region. And then obviously that's gotten revised now. We're looking at north of Tampa Bay. So folks are prepared. There's not any massive evacuations been ordered, but in some of the local communities, some low-lying areas in Manatee County and Hernando County, you are seeing voluntary evacuations. Not a lot of shelters have needed to be open yet, but if those are, we're obviously there to be able to help with any types of supplies that they need.
And the Tampa Bay area very vulnerable to storm surge. We remember the pictures from Pensacola back during Hurricane Sally, the storm surge that devastated parts of that community. What's your concern about some of the Bay areas there in Tampa with this forecast of storm surge of 3 to 5 feet?
Yeah, no, it's a big concern. As you say, that's one of the most vulnerable areas in the state of Florida. And when we war game hurricane scenarios, that's usually a Category 5 going. There's kind of the worst case that we think the state could have. So I think it's definitely something that folks should be looking at in that area, preparing for. We obviously will be there to help in the aftermath if they need some of the pumps or other things to help deal with it. But you should definitely be prepared. If you're on that Gulf Coast in west central Florida, we are going to see water rise, probably already seeing it in that area, but that'll continue to happen throughout the day.
And something we'll monitor all day here in the Weather Channel as well. Thank you so much. That is Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Thank you so much for your time and best wishes to the people here in Florida dealing with the impacts of